Thank you again for joining us. We are continuing our conversation here at Rainbow Identity Association in Gaborone, and I am with Skipper Mokhapi. You were just talking about how you feel the silence around this violation of this young trans woman is not the kind you were expecting. Tell us a little bit about what is disgruntling you.
I mean, we are a few days before 16 days of activism.
Right.
Which actually we should be making noise as human rights defenders.
Right.
It is our duty,
right,
as human rights defenders,
yes,
to defend the voiceless.
That's right.
But what I've realized is that there is silence,
yes,
towards this issue. I don't know whether we've become picky as
right,
human rights defenders, which rights we are going to be able to defend and which rights we want to defend.
In this case, you feel the silence is because this person is different.
I believe and I see that if this person was not a trans woman,
right,
human rights defenders would have stood up,
right,
and speak. But
and when you say human rights defenders, you are talking about society, the NGOs, the
yes,
society,
everybody who identifies as defending
right,
human rights,
right,
irrespective of the institution, right, or individual.
Right.
I mean, we are human rights defenders from different angles.
Exactly.
So if you see violence, you should be able to speak out against it. We've seen other reactive,
right,
movements not built by institutions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think Skipper has said a very important point. Violence is violence, regardless of who it's perpetuated against. Mm-hmm. And that, I think, is the message we can take for today, is that it doesn't matter who it is, under what circumstances it is, violence is violence and it must be stopped. Any last words?
My last words, you know, when we talk about, you talk about a right to bodily autonomy.
Right.
You're speaking about self-governance.
That's right.
I believe that Botswana should learn that you are an individual and you have control over who you are.
That's very right.
We must also accommodate and appreciate that we are diverse.
Right.
I'm not saying change who you are, but I'm saying learn to know that we are different and we are diverse. We have to live together the same way that as Christians we live with Muslims.
Right.
But we still live in the same
harmony.
You know.
Right.
So let's try to live together in harmony.
Right.
Irrespective of who you identify as, who you see yourself as.
Right.
Yeah.
Very, very important message. I think you've put it and sounded very well. We can definitely live together in peace regardless of our differences. And those differences must be respected. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you have any questions to ask Skipper, we will provide the details for the organization at the end of this video.